Hello, my name is Daryl. I live in Austin, Texas, and this video is about state vehicle inspections. Um, Recently, actually yesterday, I went and had my vehicle inspected for the yearly safety inspection, which is becoming less and less safety and more political on certain lines, like really, with environmental stuff and stuff like that. But safety inspections have changed a lot over the years. It used to be that they actually were safety inspections. Um, they were there to make sure your brakes were good, your headlights are working, your blinkers are working, and you would pay like about $7, $8 and take them a few minutes and okay, you're good. And of course, as normal as things here in Texas and the other places, they started adding more and more stuff. Well, my car failed this year, not because of anything safety man, no. It was because the gasket on my gas cap, the little cap you take off when you put fuel in your vehicle, yeah, had a little thing in it to where it wasn't sealing properly, so which means it was letting gas fumes out. And oh my God, how could that happen? So I had to go out and get a new gas cap, and the new gas cap was about $15. All right. They're like, well, safety inspection is important. Really? Most people, I'm sorry, I don't think safety inspections are that important. Only 37 of the 50 states have them. The other ones don't have them. Some of the ones that did have them got rid of them because they were just too much of a pain in the butt. And people complained enough that, they got rid of it. Every once in a while, the state will do something smart like get rid of something. I know, of all the 37 states, I've lived in a few of them, or been in a few of them that have them. I know here in Texas they require them. Most states up and down the eastern seaboard. I know that some of the Midwest states don't require them. I know Iowa and Nebraska don't because I used to live there unless that's changed. I don't know about Minnesota or the Dakotas. But I'm kind of against this because, number one, is the government telling you that you're too stupid to know if your car is broke or not. Well, that's not true. We kind of know when our car is broken, it's not working right. Normally, a mechanic will come and tell us, hey, this is broken, this is why. One thing I do like is when you have this, you can actually go in any company, like some of these places like Jiffy Lube, where they have like these 15 points, so they inspect 15 points of your car. And sometimes what they'll do when they're working on your car, they'll say, hey, we noticed this was broken, that's why. And I've had my vehicles fail inspections before for various reasons. One time was that the bearings went out on one of my wheels, and it put like grease all over my brakes. So you change out the brake pads and stuff. And so when things like that happen, it's kind of nice to know, hey. And big thing is most people, with all the idiot lights go on and the different sensors they have on cars now, they let you know when your lights out. There are other ways to find out. Like if you pull up somewhere, there's you look through a glass, and you can see that you don't have both lights, and you can always tell if your headlights are out. If your blinker's out, the side that you're turning the looks like going blinking really, really fast. So there are indicators now. And most people want to have all their cars working. Trust me, I want my blinkers working so I don't cause an accident. I don't have somebody hit me when I'm trying to change lanes, or hit somebody when I'm trying to change lanes or something. So I'm really against safety inspections, not because I'm against safety. I think people should take care of their cars, and most people do. And I hate to tell people this, but there's always somebody who knows somebody who can get you an inspection, make sure it passes, even though it really doesn't. Trust me, that happens. The thing about inspections, like I said, it used to be for safety. Now they say, well, we're not going to let you drive your car now, let you register your vehicle, and say it's not going to pass inspection because, it didn't pass our smog test. Or you got you have a light on your car and it says there's something wrong there's something wrong with your emissions, but it's probably a bad O2 sensor, and you have to go get that fixed. It's going to cost you more money. And one thing is, it's another thing where the government wants to do something, and they actually end up hurting the poor more than anything else. Well, you're out the poor, and then you do stuff that hurts the poor. Yeah, okay, good job, guys. So my thing is, get rid of these state inspections of vehicles. You know, because people tend to know when their cars are going bad, and usually when you start getting flat tires, you're like, yeah, I probably need to get new tires. And most people kind of know when their car's going bad. People are good about that. I know I'm repeating myself, but here's the deal: it's very simple, very simple. People are going to take care of their cars because it's their only way to and from work, and they're going to find ways to keep it running, and they're going to do what they can. And people don't want to have bad brakes, so they don't want to have an accident that just destroys their car and hurts themselves and their family. Just get rid of the inspections. And I think people, once you get rid of the inspections, you know, things will go fine, because states where they don't have inspection, everything works fine. Also, I think it tends to keep prices down, because you don't have people looking for stupid things to say, hey, you know what, we found this wrong and you got to fix this. You can't pass inspection. It's like I've had cars. I had an older car appealed because the motor mounts were going bad. Really? Motor mounts? I know what they are, sorta, because I'm not a mechanic, I'm an electrician and an IT guy. But I had the idea what a motor mount does, and when you put the motor inside a vehicle, there's a mount that goes onto it. Okay, I'm cool with that. They go bad. They break. I know that. I understand that. I've seen it happen. But the problem is, telling me I can't drive my car on the highway because the motor mounts are bad, I don't think so. But that's the way it is. Tell me what you think below about state inspections. I think they're stupid, and I think the states don't have them more smarter, and you're better off anyway, but we're better off without them. So tell me what you think below, right?